Hello, welcome back. Now we are going to start with examples of Git, few basic commands related to Git. So here I have blank folder, there is nothing. Now I have already installed Git. So if you have not installed Git, please download it, and there is wizard to help you out. The installation is quite simple. You just have to keep the default settings and simply press next. Wizard is there. So make sure Git is properly installed on your system. Once the Git is installed, let us start with Git over here. I have started Git Bash over here. Now let's say in the folder example 1, I wanted to keep all my files, my source files. So I need to start a Git project over here. So I need to initialize a Git repository. So command is git init. So it will be initializing a empty Git repository. As it is hidden repository, let us just make sure that the hidden files are also viewable. So now you can see .git folder is created over here. Now here there are few files available. Let us first check the status. So let's say git status. So as of now you can see on branch master initial commit, nothing to commit, the web directory is completely clean. Now if I add a text file over here, that is first, so my first.txt is created and I say hello welcome and I simply save it. Let us check the status again. So you can see there is a untracked file, that is first.txt. Now as it is untracked file, first I have to add this file to the staging area, then only I can do a commit of this particular changes. So let us add to the staging area using git add. I want to add all the changes, so let's say dash a. So all the changes are added to the staging area. Let us once again check the status. So there are changes to be committed. Previously it was mentioning that it is untracked file. If you can see, previously it was mentioning that it is untracked file. After that you added it to the staging area. Now the file is tracked file. There is a new file called first.txt that needs to be committed. So now my first.txt is into the staging area. So let's say git commit dash m. Dash m is for specifying the message. So I say it is my first commit. So if you can see, you have to set your username and email. So let us set it so that it can track which developer has done which changes. So I will add my email ID. And add the name. Now once again I try to do a commit. I just given a command clear. So if you can see, there is one file changed, one insertion was there, and one commit, first commit is done. Now if you wanted to check the history, there is command git log. So there was one commit, this is the hash code and it is one commit. It is the author and the date and time. Now let's say once again I come to my original file, original folder. Here I add few more things. And let us save this. In the Git, let us check the status again. So there is once again modified by, but that is untracked. Now let us add it to the staging area and let us make a commit again. I just want to pass a message that it is my second commit. So one file is changed. There are 3 insertions and 1 deletion. Let us check the log. So 2 nodes are created. It is my first node, it is my second node. So second node is having details about what changes was done and which is the parent node of second node. So this node is my second node, which is having parent node as this particular node. Now let us add a few more things over here. Now let us add few more things over here. I just given a random text and I add it to the staging area. So I say git add -u. So that file is added to my staging area. That changes. Let us check the status, git status. So you can see there is one modified file, that is tracked file. Now if I add a new file over here, that is my second file, and I don't add it to the staging area, I simply say git status. So there is a untracked file, there is one tracked file. So when I do a commit, it is my third commit. So you can see only one file changed and 3 insertions. That changes are being committed. Let us check the status again. So the new file that we added, that is second text, that we did not add to the staging area, that is still there untracked without commit. So whatever files are there into the staging area, whatever you have added into the staging area, only that changes will be committed, others will not be committed. So let us check the log again. So you have total 3 commit, third commit, second commit and first commit. Now if you want to check difference between 2 commit, that is also possible. The command is git diff. So let's say git diff. Now I want to check commit between this node and between. Now I want to check the changes between this commit and this commit, so they can be identified with hash code. So let's say if I simply type the starting 6 to 7 character of this particular hash code, then also it can identify that commit. So let's say if I say FE3 F4C and another my node is 0696281. So if you can see, this is the difference. It is git course and command explain. So if you can see, it is showing you the difference over here. If you check the difference, it is the text that you added newly. Now if you check the difference between, now to identify the nodes, there is one another way as well. The last node is called head node and all other nodes can be counted in a sequence of head node. So let's say if I say git diff head and other node I am specifying head title 1. So head title 1 means this particular node. If I say head title 2, that means this particular node. So let us say enter. So you can see once again the changes are same. Head node is the last node or the last commit, and you can do a calculation from the head node.